Hello, IPA. For today's devotional in these 21 days of fasting and prayer, our focus will be on Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, reading from the KJV version. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. One thing that really hit me was the word wait. Not to wait for the best solution as we see it, or for our circumstances to improve, but wait for the Lord in His time and according to His will for our current situation in our life. Waiting is a big part of life, especially in the Old Testament. We can see Abraham and Sarah waiting for their promised heir. When we go for our doctor's appointment, after we check in, the first room we enter is called the waiting room. Now we also wait for long lines at the amusement park, which you spend a lot of money for. And if you're like me, regular glue just doesn't cut it. So we have to use, or I use actually, super glue. And if I can't wait even 5 minutes for super glue to dry, there's an accelerator you can add to the glue to help it dry faster. This verse actually reminds us to wait with purpose, God's purpose in our lives. By directing us to wait specifically for God, we realize that the resolution or the tension release we're anticipating is only found in God. Some background or some context I can put to this verse is the words in Isaiah 40 are aimed at the Israelites during the Babylonian exile. They suffered for decades under brutal oppression and now wondering if God has forgotten them. Sometimes I wonder if we feel this way while we're waiting on God. Finally, let me leave you with this thought. The call to wait for God invites Israel and ultimately all of us into a dynamic engagement with God's acts of faithfulness. This way of remembering leads us to renewed strength and grounded vision for God's purpose in our lives. May God bless you with these words, IBA.